Working from home is so common these days, there's an abbreviation that pops up lots of times in emails WFH. As in, I'm WFH today. There's also a working remotely status icon in Slack, so everyone knows where you are, what you're doing. In the US, 3.9 million employees. It's about 3% of the workforce. Worked from home at least half the time in 2017. That's more than double the previous decade, and it just keeps climbing. It has not always been that way. IBM was a trailblazer here. In 1979, Big Blue ran an experiment by allowing 5 employees to work at home. 4 years later, that number had reached 2,000, and in 2009, an HR website writes 40% of IBM's some 386,000 employees in 173 countries have no office at all. Did IBM send people home just because, they'd be more comfortable typing away on the couch? No, it was mostly about money. $2 billion in savings on office space. But it didn't last forever. The policy changed in spring of 2017. Thousands of employees were ordered back to the office. Money was a motivator this time too. IBM had experienced a string of sagging sales and cited the need for really creative and inspiring locations, which are found at work. So, is working remotely a good or bad thing? It's tricky. A few notes from the research. First, collaboration. Research pinpoints 5 key factors needed for effective remote collaboration. 1. Have the employees worked in the office in the past? Do they have similar work styles? Do they get along? Do they have technology that helps them collaborate? Do they know how to use the technology? If just one factor in all of that is missing, collaboration and success can suffer. Then there's productivity. A 2-year Stanford study of call center employees in China found at-home staffers had a 13% bump in performance, including more minutes worked per shift. That's thanks to fewer breaks, fewer sick days. Jobs that focus on solo productivity, they appear to especially be suited for WFHing. How about isolation? A Cornell team found working remotely can lead to feelings of social and professional isolation. Plus, remote workers can miss out on professional opportunities. And engagement. A worldwide study of 2,000 employees and managers found remote workers are less engaged with their companies. 5%, always or very often, see themselves sticking with the same employer throughout their entire career. That number is almost 33% for office workers. So, back to that question. Is it smart to take a job working from home? Really, there is no one-size-fits-all answer here. It depends, mostly on what type of work needs to get done and your desired future within the company.